lad, jack off. Our first contestant comes from the land of what room number are you? 208. 208. And his name is Pinball Wizard Shawn.
I'm Pinball Shawn, and I'm gonna rock this competition. That's all there is to say.
Pinball Shawn, what was your inspiration cooking?
Stumble upon. This is peanut butter coffee cake, and it is also vegan, so it has a hint of banana.
Does banana equal vegan?
Yeah. Banana equals vegan.
I think you need to make your wish first, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a placid texture. It's very
I was thinking more arid.
arid. It rests very comfortably on the palate. Definitely sets the mood. But it does require a small quantity of water supplements, for me at least. But overall,
It is a coffee cake, right? I hated it. I'm just kidding. I didn't. The peanut butter may have been a little bit too prominent for my tastes. Would have liked it to be a little more subtle, a little more coffee cake, a little less peanut butter. But Jack seemed to have fallen apart on him. Mine is still standing. So the texture was great. It was nice and it was moist on the inside and crunchy on top. It was nice to do.
I'd have to agree with these two. I mean,
You can't agree. You have to form your own opinion.
I am forming my own opinion based on. I mean, it would have been nice for a little bit more creativity. You know, maybe some drizzle. Raspberry just placed delicately to the side. No, but besides that, the crumbles made a nice aesthetic appeal.
Our next chef.
Get out of here!
I'm gonna pass these around.
Chef. Dougie Fresh.
Hi, my name is Chloe and I'm Chef Dougie Fresh. I'm in it to win it and go big or go home.
What's up, guys?
The bake-off.
Grapefruit mint sorbet served in a grapefruit shell with a mint garnish.
Wow.
I very much enjoy this. It is very refreshing, and it is a highly efficient composition. It's very sour at first, but the aftertaste comes in immediately and washes over the sour with a very nice, refreshing. It's very refreshing.
I thought it was really good. Nice creativity with the grapefruit bowl and a little mint on top. I think it's just what you need in this cold weather, some sorbet. But no, it was really good.
I have never had grapefruit sorbet, and this is the most grapefruit sorbet I've ever had. And it was really good. I mean, the consistency reminded me of snow in winter. But it was beautiful. The grapefruit reminded me of things growing in Arizona that are fresh and sunny, and so it's like a combination of seasons.
Hailing from the northern third floor. This cuisine is amazing. You know who I'm talking about. I am talking about Stinky Bean!
My name's Drake Builta. I am Chef Stinky Beans, and I got the team on my back. These are banana dried cranberry oatmeal cookies that were made using only bananas, cranberries, oatmeal, and vegetable oil. And they're garnished with brown sugar. And I would ask that as you eat them, it be don't know, more pleasurable, I guess, if you dip it in the brown sugar.
It brings me back to like when I come back from school and have a nice granola snack. And it has that very hearty kind of quality to it. That's the #1 word I'd use to describe it.
I'd like to welcome our guest judge, Julianne Feller.
Hi! Wait, the music's intense. Wait, how do I eat it with my fingers?
Yeah, pick it up and eat it.
Wait, no,
Or
no,
your
no.
fingers can't.
Do I pull it apart or do I
No,
bite
just
it?
bite it.
Ah.
Just eat it. She hates trying new things.
If it weren't for the craisin, I might not want to vomit. But I really hate craisins. Oh, but if you made it, I'm sorry.
No, I thought it was very nice. It's like, again, like Jack said, it's something you'd commonly find like the ingredients for like a trail mix, but it's you know, the texture is very different, and brown sugar is a very, very nice touch.
The secret ingredient is raspberry. Wow. Tell us, what have you made?
This is raspberry tiramisu cupcakes. And it is vanilla cupcake with raspberry, chocolate, and tiramisu fill-in with coffee frosting and topped with chocolate and raspberries.
Yes. Yes, you should.
I really liked the texture. It was very spongy, it was soft, melted in my mouth. I really tasted all of the ingredients. You did a very good job with that. I would have liked to taste the raspberry more. 3 raspberries on top.
If there was an attitude section on here, you'd get a 1. I would just tell you. I agree. I think you paid very close attention to the grading criteria here with creativity and aesthetics, spelled with an E. You did very well. You did very well as far as that. I would agree with Andreas. If there could somehow have been raspberry in the cupcake itself.
There is raspberry in the cupcake.
Well, if we could taste it.
It was very wholesome. Very. I enjoy it.
You think like cereal commercials.
There's a different word for each occasion. Once again, I agree with Erin, that you can very much distinguish the individual flavors, which is nice. I'm partial to the raspberry flavor, so and the coffee and the chocolate is definitely the dominating factor, but it's still even the more mild raspberry element kind of comes together nicely with the more domineering aspects. Chocolate.
Are they fighting on
It's a very wholesome composition.
Well, first you bite into it, and first there's the icing, and you're like, oh, the sugary goodness, and then there's the spongy cupcake, and then there's the chocolate on the inside, you know, and then there's the coffee, and you're like, is it morning? And then there's chocolate raspberry that dances on your tongue with the grapefruit, or the other thing that dances on my palate. I would say this is a good cupcake.
The next
Seems to be a theme.
Okay, originally I was told it was a birthday theme, and then it got changed, and then I just decided to do it anyway, so these are for you, Jack.
Jack, you're turning 6.
These are chocolate cupcakes with a raspberry buttercream frosting.
Make your wish. You gotta blow them all out together. Oh god, you're blowing sprinkles everywhere. The frosting's like out of control. They're like real raspberries in there. Pretty sweet.
The frosting is alarmingly light. You expect it to be more thick, and then you bite into it, and it's just like an assault on the senses. And the frosting, it's definitely all largely about the frosting, and that's definitely what made it for me. And I think it's a very let me think. What's like a synonym for really good? That it's a superb cupcake.
It was very festive, Chloe. Very. I don't like raspberries, and I liked this a lot.
Are the judges ready for the final dish? Chef, Stinky Beef. Chef, tell us about your approach to this dish.
Well, these are crepes, classically originating from France. And in these particular crepes, I have placed raspberries, the secret ingredient, and Nutella. And as a garnish, there's mint with a dark chocolate raspberry sauce.
I'm just gonna bring this up here.
It's meant to be eaten in one bite.
Sticky beans. It was very beautiful. You did definitely a very good job of creativity, and very tasty as well. Wonderful use of raspberries. I like that you chose to leave the raspberry intact and hold its full natural flavor. With the garnish, however, I felt that at some points I kind of lost the taste because I was mostly tasting the chocolate and Nutella. However, I like that you counteracted that with having a chocolate raspberry sauce. So, I'm not exactly sure, but I like the dish.
I think this is excellent dish all around. I think the Nutella, the chocolate, and the raspberries are all equally balanced and equally distributed, and I think I think the texture is quite possibly the best. I'm just gonna put my hand in the best thing about this dish, in my opinion, and I think it definitely lends itself to the taste, all in all, and it's very, very good.
I would like to say I think all three contestants really stepped their game up for the raspberry portion of the competition. All these dishes are really creative. This dish in particular, I really enjoyed the flavor. Everybody loves raspberries and chocolate, and homemade crepes are not an easy thing to do, and it's very, very, very nice.
I hope that they do well. I think it's very close. So.
Well, yeah, I hope that my fellow contestants do well. They put a lot of work into their dishes, and I tasted all of them. They were very good.
I just want to crack this open.
But alas, there is a winner and a loser. And in between. In third place. Chef Shawn! In second place. By 1 point.
Oh my God!
The winner is...
Right after this.
Chef Chloe!
This was terrifying. Jake did a really good job too, so he should get.
Drake won the raspberry dish, and the vegan dish was won by Chloe. So, and then overall, Chloe won by 1 point.
This has been the first annual Ironclad Jackal!
What time is it?
Shawn, now you have to be nice to TV audience.